One of the first volunteer projects that I remember was it's sort of a different kind of day. It was going with my dad to visit with a young boy that was fulfilling his last wish. His last wish was to spend a weekend in Washington and to get a chance to meet his senator from Georgia. And you can imagine that as a teenager, that was a really impressionable exchange, and having the opportunity to be a part of that. And so fast forward probably about 15 years, I was at Camp Twin Lakes, and I was there for a retreat. Camp Twin Lakes serves kids with cancer. And I was in the cafeteria line, and somebody came up and tapped me on the shoulder, one of the workers there, and he said, "Do you remember going to visit a little boy with your dad, so many years ago in Washington, and it was his last wish?" And I said, "Oh my, yes, how do you know this?" And he said, "Well, I am that little boy." He was a camp counselor at Camp Twin Lakes serving other kids that had cancer. So he had the opportunity to, actually defeat his cancer and beat the odds. But it was a great reminder for me of the reciprocity of service, of how we pass along the gifts that we're given. And he was now passing on the gift of life and support and cultivating others by serving at that camp.
Really thinking about raising a generation of students who are thinking about leadership and service together.